You know, I was thinking I'm gonna start calling this Bathroom Chronicles because it's silent and I'm able, to lock the door and kind of just be. And for the most part, when they know I'm in the bathroom, they know I obviously just need a moment. So I'm gonna start calling this Bathroom Chronicles. Sometimes I bring like my little blanket in here. The bathroom ain't dirty or nothing, so it's not like I'm just like sitting in filth. I feel comfortable in here. So my days has not gotten easier, actually. There's a lot of things that I have not shared that has taken place this past week, that has taken place these past couple days. I feel like, I used to be very like hush hush, private, try to be, a little timid. I got to the point where I wouldn't talk to nobody about nothing. But, lately, as of a while now, I have really found my voice and I don't mind putting myself out there. I don't mind standing in my truth. I don't mind keeping it real and keeping it raw. And, but there is some things that, when it's personal, that I'm gonna leave private until, I feel comfortable or confident enough to share those things. So, if you didn't see the video, a couple days ago, when I tried to call my dad, and I usually try to call him. I have tried to call him in the past, lots of times. I can't remember. I mean, through the years, let's just say the last time I've seen him was in 2007. It's 2025. The last time I seen him was in 2007. And from 2007 till now, I can maybe count on one hand, and not even all 5 fingers, how many times he's maybe answered the phone for me. But I also believe that's probably because he didn't know that that was my number I was calling from. Who knows? Usually when, like I said, I'm dealing with like, when my heart is hurting, and let me just say, this is not all like, all relationship stuff. This is life stuff. This is work stuff. This is me stuff. This is a lot of different situations. Like, I can go through a list of things, and when I'm feeling this way, I know there's just like, there's daddy's girls, I think that's where that saying comes from, because, girls, they know they can always, like, most of them, they know they can call daddy, and daddy is going to be, that soft, gentle, understanding, that protector, and all of that. So anyway, the last time I vowed I will call him was in my counseling session, which was months and months and months ago, like sometime in 2024. So then last week, or some days and days ago, whenever that was, I was in here and my heart was hurting, and I decided to call him. Now, like I said, I'll send him pictures. and of me and Kobe. I'll send him pictures of me and the boys, and all of that. He'll read it, but like I said, he will not respond. He just won't respond. He won't even say like, wow, look at them, they've gotten so big since the last picture, or anything like that. No. So as I'm sitting here, oh, no. So last night I'm sitting in here and, just getting some peace and quiet, and something told me, you know what, Sade, this is the time. How about you just how about you text him and like really, really like talk, like not a voicemail, but something he can read, and I think I was triggered by that because, back in December, I sent him a picture of me and Kobe, and he read it and he didn't respond. And then yesterday, I sent him a picture of Jermaine, Julian, and Kobe. He read it, he seen it, and he did not respond. And so that right there, I'm like, wow, like it really makes me think like, why me? Like out of 8 kids and me being the oldest, like out of 8 kids, he has 2 daughters, me included. So he had, I mean, you could really say he has 1 daughter because that's the daughter that he claims. But he's so like, in love with her and protective over her. And you should hear like the way she talks about him. At one point I had to delete her off of Facebook because she would go on these rants about how amazing he is, and she knows the situation, but she would go on about like how amazing he is, and I'm just like, wow, what a smack in the face. Like, I don't want to see that shit. Like, I never got to experience that. Like, what a smack in the face. So I deleted her. And then it just got, to the point to where I'm like, do he believe that? Like, I'm not his daughter or something, So I do have a relationship with the second oldest, my other brother that's here in Akron, because my dad, his wife, and his 6 kids, they're in Columbus. So when Kobe be like going to stay the night with his Aunt Laura, and his Uncle Ed, and we spend Christmas and stuff over there and stuff like that. That's who it is. But he kind of treats him the same way, but he has more access to him than I ever would. Like, he's been to his house, like he makes plans with him and the family goes there. Like, he has access to like our siblings and all of that. So, wow. So, me sending the pictures of the boys and him, not reading it and seeing it, and not getting a reply, it just really like, really? Like, really? So I sent a message to him, and in my heart, once again, I'm saying it again, this is the last time I will reach out to him. There's been times I've deleted his number out of my phone, but I remember it by heart. Like, even if I deleted his number, that is one number I will probably always remember by heart. Anyway, so I didn't call, but I sent them a text. And so we're going to read the text together. So that was that. And I'm making a video about this so I can always remind myself next time I want to call, next time I want to text, next time I want to send a picture, I'll have something to come back to remember this feeling that I feel right now, and to help myself not go through the emotional turmoil that I feel in this moment. I think in my heart, each time I call, there's times I'll call or reach out or send a picture and I'll be like, I know he's not going to answer. But then there's sometimes, I think after sending that, I think in my heart, I truly was like, I'm going to get some type of response. And the thing is that he knows I'm his daughter. Like he has acknowledged before that I was his daughter, you know. I met him, you know, for the first time when I was a little girl, you know. I think I was like 7 the first time I met him, and he took me to get my first bike, and he took us to get some pizza or something. That was 7. The next time I seen him, I was 13. That was one time. And then the next time I seen him, I was 15. Had a little experience with him when I was 16. When I got pregnant at 17, he disowned me. But then when I got married, he came around, and so me and my now ex-husband and the kids and stuff, he's Arabic, and so he has like corner stores and stuff. So you know, there was a couple times where I would, you know, go and visit him a couple. But, you know, there's times where, you know, if I call him or something, he'll just like, I'll send you some money and just like rush me off the phone. Like never really like no conversations, no deep conversations or anything like that. You know, he just tried to like, I'll send you, I'll Western you some money or something like that. And then that's that. But in 2007, I would have never thought that would have been the last time I seen him. I tried that car ride. I rode up to Columbus to go see him. That was in 2014, and he denied seeing me. And yeah, when I went to Columbus back in May for that work, the work conference thing that I was invited to by the company I work for, I told him that I was going to be there for a couple days, and I would just like to, you know, see him and hug him, and, you know, just keep it quick, you know, because I just figured, you know, that's probably what he wanted to hear. He read it, didn't reply, didn't try to see me. But, you know, my brother can go to Columbus and meet up with him and, you know, whatever. So, you know, there's just never been a relationship there, you know, and so I'll always have this video to go back to hopefully stop me from continuing to break my own heart. But I'm happy I sent that message, you know, because I think my biggest question is like, why me? Why me? I don't get it. It's all good though. You know what? And you know, the more time go on, the more I'm gonna, you know, continue to get very raw in my videos and stuff. I don't know if people will appreciate it or what, but I'm gonna start getting very raw. And I kind of want to get into the reasons why I felt like if he was in my life, he would have been my hero. The reasons why I used to look at him as a hero, like, dang, if I had a dad, I wouldn't have went through this. You know what I mean? So, I would love to open up about the effects of not having a active or just having a father in my life at all. But the fact that I can send picture after picture, message after message, and he'll read it but still not block me, it's the weirdest thing. Like, if you want nothing to do with me, wouldn't you block me? But anyway, that's my emotions for today. Today has been a very rough day for me. I'm not gonna lie. Today has been horrible. It's been horrible, and it was really sad because Kobe didn't have daycare today, and I should have like really spent that time to where because I know Kobe's going through stuff, I feel like sometimes this our household can be pretty hostile, and Kobe's like right there in the middle of it, and I'm just like noticing some things. And so I think it would have been beneficial for him to really just like have that mommy time, but I'm not okay. Last night I did, go out of my way, and even though I didn't feel like it, but, I made sure, I, read him a story, and, I colored with him, went over numbers with him, I sat in his room while I folded his clothes and talked to him. And, we have like this little homework thing that we do together and stuff. And, I know it can't be like that every day, especially when, I'm under the emotions that I'm under, but, I'm gonna get it together. But all I'm gonna say in this moment is just, I'm not okay. And, my job is now, going to be affected by the things that's going on around me. It's only so much someone can take, and I feel like I need a break. I don't care if it's just like a couple days, 2 days is just not enough. Sometimes when I call off on, during the week and stuff, it's just not enough. I have 80 hours vacation time, and I'm not even trying to use them all. I just need like a few days to just be. I need a few days to get my mind right. I'm dealing with people every day that's in like really traumatic situations and stuff like that, and already in a very triggering type of surrounding every night, and then dealing with your own stuff on top of that. Sometimes you just need a break, and that's a whole different story that I don't feel like getting into. But yeah, I may be walking away from, seems like I'm going to be walking away from this job. And it's not the only job, it's not the last job. This is the longest job that, well, about, almost, this is the longest job, that I've been able to like really carry and be good at, and do a really good job at. I work really hard when I'm there, and I take it really serious. So I was just hoping that, they could be there for me when I am struggling mentally, at the worst time in my life. Just like I told them, I've come in, during some serious times within this past year and a half, and like really showed up, and actually showed up more, was really showing up, picking up mad hours and all of that. And so, you know, for me to feel like, you know, I can't get this request made, you know, I just feel like things happen for a reason. But I do feel like I'm lightweight falling apart. But just pray for me, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys updated with stuff. But that was my part 2 of why my dad hates me. And I don't know, after one more video of really explaining what it meant not to have a dad in my life from a little girl till now, that it'll be like a part 3. But that part 3 may be extremely raw, and it may hurt, you know, a lot of people's feelings, you know, I'm not sure. But yeah, be looking out for that. But pray for me, because I am like, I just don't feel like I'm in a good place. So that's that. I hope you guys have a good night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.